So we are a full-service law firm with 4 offices. This is a business that's doing some very key things in the community. We've grown from 1 person to 46, and we have had no external investment. You treat everyone with respect, and then people recognize it. Then I thought to myself, for 17 years, what has been happening to the interest that we've had in the high street banks? We've just turned a blind eye to it. And I said, Sheikh, this was not even on my radar. He said, Rafique, it doesn't matter. Seek forgiveness and change. My name is Rafique Patel. I'm the senior partner of Bond Adams Solicitors. So we are a full-service law firm with 4 offices, 2 in Leicester, 1 in Aldershot in Surrey, and 1 in Birmingham. And it's a full-service law firm. House purchases, sales, commercial property, wills, family, court cases, and everything. I think whenever you start a business, a very long time ago, 2007, I was the only lawyer at the time. And as you add lawyers and you add departments, it's always a learning journey, because it's not like a ready-made business that you're just taking over. So alhamdulillah, you learn. We've had investors in People Gold that helped us along the journey. We've had a lot of good clients who helped us along the journey. We get advice from clients on how they run their businesses, alhamdulillah, and it's a constant learning progress even now. Very difficult, because you've got to be dealing with the court cases, which you're obviously used to. You studied for a very long time dealing with that, you're learning the law, and suddenly you're dealing with management. But alhamdulillah, it's a kind of gradual process. You kind of are 100% human being, 100% lawyer, and then 10% of you starts to do management, 25%, 30%, 40%, 50%, and you learn over time and adapting the two. But alhamdulillah, being a lawyer actually helps you in terms of management and stuff like that. A lot of politicians, Keir Starmer, people like that, they're actually lawyers and barristers. So it gives you a good grounding. I think we were nominated because over a long period of time, we managed to have, alhamdulillah, the growth of the ethos in terms of Islamic and ethics. And it's over 17 years since 2007. So I think people have recognized that this is a business that's doing some very key things in the community. We are on the Gatehouse Islamic Finance panel for Leicestershire. We are on the Offer Islamic Finance panel for the whole of the UK. So alhamdulillah, I think it's getting that recognition as a law firm, because traditionally, unfortunately, law firms, they're recognized by their size. So Magic Circle firms in the City of London, they kind of get a lot of credibility. The reason why we think we'd like to win, obviously we'd like to, there's a lot of great businesses that are going for this. But I think because of the things that I've said, that we're unique, we've done it over a considerable amount of time. And alhamdulillah, when you just look at the type of businesses and the people that you guys have at your awards, alhamdulillah, they're amazing. They're great businesses from the UK, they're from the Middle East, they're from all over the world. It would give us an amazing platform to have our business name in that community. So it would be amazing for us. So in terms of staff, we've actually grown. I think this is our biggest achievement. We've grown from 1 person to 46, and we have had no external investment. We've just kind of got work in, use that money to then get somebody else, get somebody else, get somebody else. And one of the biggest achievements is we ask our lawyers to go out and get work. So for example, if you're buying a property and there's a mortgage broker involved, we then say, right, go and meet the mortgage broker, go and get some more work from them. And suddenly Offer recognised us, Gatehouse recognised us, Al Rayyan recognised us, and it's about going out and getting more work. So let's talk about the females. Females in the legal sector are not very common, and especially in the Muslim industry, they're not very common. But we have 6 ladies who wear the hijab, and they're exceptionally talented lawyers. And so we judge our people based upon their performance. Our turnover, alhamdulillah, has been growing 20% every single year. And it's because of our ethos that everything that you do with respect. You respect your colleagues. You have differences with your colleagues all the time, but you respect them, you respect their performance, and you judge them as an individual. So alhamdulillah, that's where we've been growing year on year. We look after our staff and we judge every single member of our staff equally, whether you are a young apprentice aged 16 years old with a hijab, or whether you are an old partner with white hair and you've been around for 25 years, we judge you all the same. I think that's our USP. And then the halal stuff where it comes in is you treat everyone with respect, and then people recognize it. That, hang on, this is a firm that treats everybody with respect. And hang on, there's a young lady with a hijab who's doing my work. And there's a female running a department. And, you know, that's the kind of thing that clients actually recognize, which is amazing. Okay, so it's a kind of lightning moment that I had in that me and my wife were talking a few years back, and why is it that the Hajj journey has never come to us? I'm 54 years old. Alhamdulillah, money's not been an issue in terms of going to Hajj, but why has our calling never come? Somebody sadly passed away, and then you kind of reflect on life and say, we haven't done Hajj. Right, I said to my wife, go and book Hajj. She said, well, I'm going to book these hotels. I say, go and book whatever hotels you want. We will do Hajj. Alhamdulillah, only 3,500 UK permits were given last year. And we managed to get one, and we went to Hajj in June. And then after that, the Maulana was doing an amazingly sensitive subject. He said, you guys that come from the UK, where did your money come from? Where, did you take interest? Did you take riba? Did you pay your VAT? Did you do this? Did you do that? When you go back, your Hajj will only be accepted if you have changed in some way. Then I thought to myself, for 17 years, what has been happening to the interest that we've had in the high street banks? We've just turned a blind eye to it. And then I got in touch with the Islamic Council, Sheikh Sajid, and I said, Sheikh, this was not even on my radar. He said, Rafique, it doesn't matter. Seek forgiveness and change. From this moment onwards, you stop taking riba and you give what you have to riba foundations and Islamic councils and stuff like that. And that's why we changed as a business, and I changed in terms of the riba aspects. That was very important to me. I'd say don't give up. There are businesses out there like ours which will not judge you based on whether you came from Oxford or Cambridge or a major university, or whether you are wealthy or whether you are not wealthy. You will have those interviews where people will judge you on you. Obviously, we have probation periods and we have performance reviews. We are absolutely ruthless in terms of that. But alhamdulillah, there are so many bright young people out there that can go and do business and make business and bring in work, that there are those opportunities. Don't keep going for, well, I want to be in a law firm that's got 1,000 people in it. Go for a law firm that you as an individual are going to propel. And that's what I say to any individual. Okay, so what I'd say is look at our performance over 17 years and judge us based on the longevity of that. This isn't a small project. this is a project that has built a lot of lives, humans' lives, individuals' lives, Muslims' lives and non-Muslims' life. And I'm doing this for, inshallah, beyond my lifetime and lifetime beyond, to build people who are running this law firm. So I think the major USP is you can see achievement, but it's for 17 years and beyond.